Yeah, my name is Eric Wennergren. I come from Sweden. I came because I heard about this place actually, and that they're doing Wachuma or San Pedro ceremonies here, and also because I'm very curious about the Incas and pre-Inca culture and the site itself. It's very interesting. Um, I've seen a lot of YouTube clips and read about the San Pedro back home. And initially I started to read and watch movies about ayahuasca. But then, so I was actually doing the San Pedro ceremonies as a cleansing before going into ayahuasca. But then as I went into the San Pedro ceremonies, I discovered how powerful it could be. And so at the moment I'm not sure if I'm even going to do ayahuasca, because I feel very content at the moment with the result or the outcome of the San Pedro ceremonies. I went into a ceremony with an intention of clearing some things up that I have been having difficulties with at home for several years. It's like blockages, like physical blockages, but they are related to certain psychological things. And I've been doing yoga for a few years, and I'm like been into self-inquiry a lot, trying to find out the reason that I had those. But I couldn't wrap my head around it. So what I found out about the San Pedro and ayahuasca is that it might help me a lot in that. So I went into a ceremony with the intention of clearing those blockages, and she showed me like very clearly what they were about. And at first, the first ceremony, she came to me as a divine mistress kind of, like a lover. At first, she came as a woman presence, as a female presence, and I could feel, I could just feel her. And then eventually I sat down and meditated, and she came to me in visions, and it was like we made love in golden rooms, kind of. But then she gave me a perspective on life, how I should approach life as a gentle lover. That's the perspective I should have on life. And through that, she took me through different situations and past relationships and stuff like that, showing me how this perspective could change things for the better. So it was very powerful. So I had tears in my eyes, and so at one point I brought up a picture of my mom, my brother, and me, and I tried to find out if there was some pain in everyone's eyes. I could see it, and I tried to find out what it was, but instead she showed me the love in my mother's eyes, and she showed me that how that had been passed on to me, my brother. So she showed me that love in both of our eyes. And so I brought up a stone that I had from home from my mom, and she showed me how this stone is the symbol of her love. And then she once again she took me through the different relationships and situations, and she showed me how I could tackle the problems, how I could work it out only by using this rock, this love from my mother, and how powerful it was. Like I hadn't realized how powerful it was before. So that was the first ceremony. So it was powerful, very powerful. And the second time I expected the same thing to happen, but it didn't. So eventually, when nothing happened, I saw this picture of an Indian warrior on the wall, and I realized that this time I need to do the work. So I sat down, meditated, and eventually she came piece by piece, and that's when she showed me what the blockages were about, like a blockage in my hip that I've been struggling with in my yoga. She told me that is my idea of wanting to become something, to be something. And then she showed me how I'd failed, and she showed me this building that's just collapsed. And but she after that she told me, you need to realize the origin of this. So she traced it back to my heart region, and she showed me how this had to do with things in my past that made me not taking my space as I should have. So she showed me, I could feel like how my energy feels somehow expanded. I could feel like she showed me my full potential, like I can be the king or the emperor or have a lot of power. I felt so powerful, and when I was in this state, eventually she pushed me back into my own space again, or my normal being.